Welcome back to another edition of That Fuzzing Rock Show interviews. If you guys dig what you see, make sure you click like on the video. Follow us over on Facebook at facebook.com/That Fuzzing Rock Show. Over on the YouTube side, it's youtube.com/That Fuzzing Rock Show. Subscribe. Make sure you click the notification bell. Let you know when we go on the air every time we go live. And definitely share with your friends. Now, check out this next interview. Folks, welcome back to another edition of That Fuzzing Rock Show interviews. And boy, we got a good one for you today. We have Johan and David from VITTRA. Gentlemen, good to see you. Thank you for stopping by.
Nice meeting you.
Very nice meeting you.
Thanks.
Too.
Nice being here.
Yes, sir. So let's get right to it, guys. I'm not going to waste your time. We're here. We're going to be talking about the new release. It's Blasphemy Blues. And it is out now. Folks, check your local streaming platforms for availability. And we will get to the album, I promise, in just a couple minutes. Let's get started with the band. Let's talk about the band for a second. How did you guys first get together?
It was me. I put out an ad on a page called Band Finder. My other band had just like recently broken up, or parted ways. I was eager to start something new, and then I found Johan on this page. Sorry, my English is like not tuned in at the moment.
That's great. You know what, dude? It's my primary language, and mine really isn't either. So let's introduce the other guys in the band. We'll give them a shout out, of course. Alex on drums, David, the vocals, Gustav, Johan, and Lars. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. So
yep.
You guys' first release was, I think it's Wardens, right? The EP
in
2021. Tell me a little bit about that EP.
Well, it was our first attempt of making something of our own, and I was very into, I was very, how are you supposed to pronounce it? Oh shit. When Johan made a riff, I was very against it. Yeah, I was very against it in the beginning, when he made a riff for like a melody or something, and I always wanted to have my input, on the take. And I think, some things made it worse.
So let's talk about the pandemic. Did the pandemic have a big effect on you guys, band wise?
No, not really though.
Well, definitely. I mean, it had. I mean, we just released the EP. I mean, we were just done with the EP. We were ready to go out and start playing live. I mean, that's what we want to do. I mean, we want to be out there and sort of meet people and get reactions from people. And then nothing. So I mean. That really influenced us, and this is not. My PC is running out of battery, so I will switch my phone in a few seconds. So I mean, we basically we went back and started to write songs, and I mean, so I think that really contributed to having an album done as soon after the release of the EP, really. And same thing when we recorded the album. I think. I mean, we managed to record it during the pandemic, but I mean, we had some people that got COVID and so on. So I mean, we needed to take breaks, and for some periods we couldn't meet and so on. And I think that influenced in a good way that we're done with drums. Then it was sort of a bit of a break where I could sort of practice the guitar to the drums. And same thing when the guitars were done, then I started to play around a bit with the bass lines and so on, which I think then made us even more prepared when each one of us got into the studio. So I mean, frustrating, but still a good thing in many ways from that perspective. Then
understandable for sure. So let's talk about your writing process. How do you guys how do your guys write your songs when it goes from like idea to finished product? How does the band collectively write?
So it's us basically. Johan, he comes up with an idea like a riff or like a melody or something, and then I say it's good or if it's bad. If I say it's bad, he doesn't. it sucks. If it sucks or if it's good. If it's good, we try it out, and I try to help him and guide him through through it to make it better. But and then after he's like, I think if you want to take it from there, because you get upset sometimes and you take the melodies home back
No,
to
no,
you,
sure.
right?
I mean, exactly. No, exactly. I mean, like I play something and then I get, oh, it sucks. It's not as good as it could be, and I get a bit annoyed, frustrated, and I go home and I rewrite it, and yeah, usually it turns out better. So then, I mean, we're all happy. But it actually works a bit that way. So I mean, I go home and try to sort of put things to the others, and we work on it a bit together, and then I might get some comments that are not fully constructive all the time, but it seems to help the process really.
Gotcha. So let's talk about the new release. It's called Blasphemy Blues. Came out on November 11th, so it's out now. Everybody check your local streaming platforms or your preferred streaming platforms. How long did it take to write the new album?
I think it took us, if we like push it down, probably around a year or something, because we had 2 songs done already after we like released the EP. I think it was like that. And then we decided to book a studio date to go into the studio, and then we like realized it was 3 months left or something, and I think we made like 4 or 5 songs during that time. But we had a lot of ideas, we had jammed and tried things out, but it was never like a finished product. But I would say it took us about like a year to finish the whole album.
And where did you guys record it?
It was at Solna studio with Simon Johansson, who is currently on tour with Soilwork.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, what was the first single off the album? Tell us a little bit about the first single.
Satmara. Yeah, Johan,
Maybe
you
I
want to take
should.
that one?
Yeah. So is the sound okay now? I need to switch to my phone.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
sound good, man. Yep.
No, well, I guess it started. I was just sort of playing around on my, not so metal. I was playing around on my acoustic guitar in the sofa home, and it started with sort of the melody line that you have on the chorus and as the intro as well. So I sort of built it from there, added the chords, and yeah, that's how it started. The intro wasn't actually supposed to be there. It was just something I recorded quite quickly in the studio to use as a teaser on sort of social media. But then Lawrence, when he did the mix, he like, well, this is how it should be, and well, it actually turned out quite well. So
yeah, definitely. So the second single was Halls of Ancients. Tell us a little bit about that one.
Yeah, we got the inspiration from I think it was, of course, The Haunted. They make very fast songs, and I was playing, I think it was Diablo 2 at the time when I came up with the phrase Halls of Ancients or something, because I think there's like a place in Diablo 2. It's called Halls something something, and so that like sums up the idea with the lyrics at least.
Gotcha.
I don't know how you did with the guitar.
yeah, actually, it started with I had the chords on the verse. That's actually how it started, and then I built on from there. I think I had some sort of Soilwork song running around my head as an inspiration. I don't think there is a song that sounds the same, but that was sort of how it started really.
And who did the artwork on the album?
Jules, I'm not sure if I can say his name in correct. Is from Hungary. It's Gyula Havanchak or something like that. So I mean, he's a really great artist. I mean, he's worked with like Jungle Annihilator. I'm a big Annihilator fan.
Yes. Yep.
Did the latest Accept album. So it was really cool to be able to work with him, really. But the idea, sort of the cover art idea, that's David's. That's how it started.
Now, David, do you have a favorite on the album?
Oh yeah, of course. It's Lycanthropy. That's my absolute favorite.
What about you, Johan?
I'm going between, I think, Satmara and Self-Loathing.
All right. Two great, well, all great choices for sure. Do you guys have any plans on touring to support the album, or?
Yes, if we can, get the bookings done, because it's very, very dry at the moment, I'm feeling.
Yeah, no, that's really the part that we're missing. I think we have some quite good support on the promotion side and everything, but we're missing a booking company, and that's sort of a bit of stopping us a bit. So we have our first show now on Friday this week.
Mhm.
So, but then, yeah, some more in progress, but nothing yet finalized. So let's see.
So now, speaking of touring, if you guys could take any two bands, I mean any two bands you want, if you guys could take any two bands out on tour with you, who would they be?
Oh, it would be Dissection, and any two bands, perhaps like, I don't know, Wolfpick, maybe.
There you go. What about you,
Okay.
Johan? Same?
Spontaneously, I think two bands that I like to see, two Finnish bands, actually. Amorphis would be one of them. I think there are some similarities in some of the melody lines that we use with them.
Sure.
And now I lost the other one. They just released an album that I don't think is as good as their previous ones, but what are they called? Okay. Sorry about that.
That's okay. We can skip it for sure. No big deal.
Maybe soil work then. I'll pick soil work. And
There you go. Good.
That would be really cool.
That's a good choice. Yeah. Hell yeah, absolutely. So, you guys have anything else to tell the folks before we wrap up?
Well, I mean, just check out the album. It's a great album.
For sure.
Why don't you?
Absolutely. What about you, Johan? Anything?
No, I think I would say the same thing. It's give it a chance. I mean, people seem to be listening to songs nowadays, but we really try to create an album. There is no sort of overarching theme or anything, but we still try to make something consistent but a bit varied. And also check out our videos. We've done 4 so far, and let's see if we do some more.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Guys, listen, I listened to it front to back, and you're not going to be disappointed. Check out the newest release from VITTRA. It's called Blasphemy Blues. It is out now. Check your streaming platforms for availability. You can also check out the Linktree/VITTRA official. VITTRAofficial.com is the website. Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok are all at VITTRA official. And search for VITTRA on Spotify. You can find them there, and check all your streaming platforms. Fellas, listen, I appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out with me today, and good luck with the album, and hope to talk to you guys again soon.
Thanks. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Johan and David from VITTRA. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.